Alrighty, YouTube, welcome to another ZZZ Joe B video. And let's just do Flash Wave. Hello. So, we're going to be going over an updated mutation, armor, and weapon guide. This is not going to be your perfect BIS. This is just going to be what's going to get you through things. But I will also comment on what you should probably be looking for. I don't do PvE as much as I used to, so this is going to be nothing special. Gear. So, PvE, you want health. Health is super important. Refreshing, also really good. Actually, this piece is actually pretty dang good. But health, refreshing, elemental aversion. So, you want health. Obviously, more health for PvE. Less chance you're going to go down. Refreshing, so you can use your abilities more often. Great. And then you want a defensive perk. So, like an enchanted ward. I mean, even if you wanted to go slash conditioning for like Thorpe in depths on the final boss, really any kind of damage reduction. Enchanted Ward is probably your best overall. It's got a complete umbrella. That is very good. Next piece, health again. I mean, that's really all you mainly want health, and a defensive perk for the most part. I like to throw luck on there. Doesn't help with artifacts. Who knows? Maybe. So that's why I have luck on a couple of my pieces. But again, health, luck, enchanted ward. Actually, this is a BIS piece right here. Yeah, I didn't know my gear was actually this good, believe it or not. Attuned leather pants for PvE. Obvious reasons this is awesome. You get plus 10 to all attributes. Well, that is great. Boots, I have luck, slash conditioning, voracious blade. So that's terrible. But pretty much just want to get health and a defensive perk for the most part. You don't really need refreshing unless you really want to get sweaty. And then my weapon of choice, Serenity. It's simple. If you can get it out of the PvP track, it's just a good all-around weapon for all dungeons. It's just solid weapon. Your spear. I'm using just a random spear I got in a dungeon. Enfeebling Skewer, Vicious, Shirking Abyss. It's nothing special, but mainly you want to have Enfeebling Skewer if you're a spear. I like to run this, especially in pugs. A 47% weaken for 8 seconds is massive, especially in pugs when people's gear might not be that great. Amulet, you want to have the protection for the dungeon. So I have Frozen, for example. Ring, I have this thing. It's slash damage, hardy, refreshing. I don't really know where you get this ring, actually. Let me look it up. What is this? Here we go. You get this ring from... Looks like you had to craft it? Yeah, looks like you have to craft it. Interesting. Okay, so I guess you have to craft it, so I guess I got lucky. So you'll go to the whatever station in Ebonscale or Scattered Mountains, and you go craft it there. And then the earring, nothing special. Again, I wanted luck, because maybe it helps with it. But the main perk you want to have here is Refreshing Toast. Obviously, potion cooldown, super important for dungeons, so you don't die. If you die, you may not get gold. But it's nothing special for gear. And then stat split. This may not be the best stat split, but this is what I like to run. So since you have Magnify, a little trick if you want to have Magnify, if you're doing a little split like this, just get it so it's 1 by 1. Now I want to get to 300, so that's 4 and 4, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, one too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, we're at 300, 300. Actually, let's see what would be better. Actually, this might be better. You might want to run this. You might want to go something like this instead. How low can I bring this? Yeah, 15% crit chance while empowered. That's probably getting you more value than being at 300 strength. But I don't know. I could be wrong. And then you want to get the Constitution. And then, obviously, I'll use a higher stat food so I can get to this int. Well, actually, yeah. So I would use a higher stat food so I can get 25-25 with the tuned leather pants. Or if you don't have magnify as much as I do, you could probably get this down to 350 and then go 25, 25. But this is the stat split I like to use. You don't have to use something like this. I used to speedrun dungeons, so I got the mechanics down pretty well. So you could honestly do more into con if you want, and do a stat split a little bit different, maybe a 250, 250, something like that. But it's nothing special. And then I like to run vines. Vines detonate, all really just do damage. But that's about it. Little mutation update. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. That is for a DPS guide. But I love you all. Have the best day ever.